But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that with evidence? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything! It is you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright. Oh, it is you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright! Not I. Mr. Wright? I'm going to keep a safe save, just in case. I don't need anything that would screw me over to happen. Because, yeah, I'm tied at 6:09 right now. Ha ha ha. And, yeah! Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course I can't! You don't have any of the DL6 evidence! That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. You see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would have dug your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link the bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Here. The proof that you tried to take. Right here. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession now. The one bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet, and the other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder, right here, right now, in this courtroom. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet, and solve this case once and for all. That is, if you want to go under the knife, right here, right now, in this courtroom. Well, Mr. Von Karma? That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait. I know! Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away! Get away from my father!
Seizure!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! Mr. Von Karma?
Wordsworth! Only you dare defy me!
So, it was you.
You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed away with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! My perfect body and record ruined! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my hands! Death! Death!
15 years earlier.
Mr. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth!
It was a shock like none
I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed a button and nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had killed him. Later, he spoke through me, a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring it into it, this miserable charade. Now, end it!
Very well. It appears we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. Yeah, this has lasted forever, it seems like. I mean, I started this at like 4:40, and it's now 6:17. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Yeah! Everyone celebrated and Von Karma's going to jail. See ya, Von Karma. Have a great time in jail. That is all. The court is adjourned. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. God, that was a hard case to do. Nick! Nick! We did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! Like a bug! I gotta say, I'm impressed. I wish I was impressed. It was was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. With that one exclamation mark left because of all the foolish evidence throwing. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Oh, this is sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Dear. Whoa! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Ahem. Whoop! I feel foolish. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Oh, hi, y'all. Lotta! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start. Of course! Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar, even if no one was there. You were the first witness the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, y'all, yeah. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative and photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life's over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick. I'm not long for the world. You don't look sick. It's Beyonce. She's gone to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Larry. Yo, Edgy. There you are. Yes. Here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual of you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah. That's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. It's such a weird number. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38? No. No! Larry, it was you? What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school. Right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored. He came into the school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. Oh boy. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this is a sure an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out for Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, God. I'd say so, yes. There you have it! What does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did! Well, I'd call you a goody two-shoes to the extreme. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if I only had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in the part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, Wright? Hey, y'all! Line up! I'll take a photo! Hey, photo time! Let's go! And after that, dinner's on me, pal! Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, although Edgeworth was still in detention. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. I have a freaking hangover. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was so useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Gah! The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good. Okay?
Hold it. Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Maya's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at that very end when I thought we lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was so useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Take that!
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the only one who gave it to me. You were the one.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that. That is a weird bell.
So, bye.
Bye. Gotta see you later.
Thanks, Nick.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. And pretty much that's the end of the game right there. The end, not like... Wait a second. Hey, pal! Mr. Edgeworth came down to precinct to wish you a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and yeah. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh, pal? Pretty much the end of the game, the original game. Like, this was originally on the Game Boy Advance, but for Japan only. But the next case is a DS exclusive. Huh? Nick? Nah, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at the cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly, yeah. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii now. Yeah. Yeah, the DS version is the first, like, version to actually have the exclusive.
Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him. I'm sure he's grateful. You know, that first case?
But yeah, then the Wii version you had to pay for the last case. But yeah, the DS version, yeah. Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit to. Yeah, oh, you should know. Taking over management if you should be in the area, please stop on by. So that's the end of the Game Boy Advance game. The exclusive will be coming up next part.
Ahem! Oh, it's you! Phoenix, right? Oh, yes. Miles was not here. I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
I should be probably stopping the video now, but I don't want to because I know you all would probably want to hear all this too, so, or see it all.
Phoenix, right? He's an actor. He's an actor. Well, I'm not buying it. You can't starve name like Phoenix.
The reason why I say I should stop this now is because it's 6:35 and I gotta set everything up. I'm pleased to announce Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I keep my face out of public eyes till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams. You know? Hopefully it's done soon because that's episode 3. And so episode 4 is the final thing. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but she didn't have time, so send her a Pink Princess card. She says she can't buy him where she is. What kind of place is she living in anyway? In the mountains. Sorry I had to do that one thing with the whole second to last piece of evidence, though. Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog! I was kind of shocked for a boy of my tender age. Yeah, it's 6:36. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh? Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Yeah, sure you are. But yeah, sorry about that little piece of evidence that I had to stop the video for and stuff. I just didn't want to lose that last exclamation and lose like about an hour's worth of yeah. And then usually my first comment in the game is more funny than the, like, if I have to repeat parts of a story-based game. So save up to the next point. Yes, and yeah, that's it for episode 4. Next time will be episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Notice that they're not any... All the games have turnabout in the title, I think, but however, this one is Rise from the Ashes. I think this is the only one that has a different title, too. But anyways, with that, I will see you all next time for the bonus episode of this game. And yeah, hope you all have a great day. And with that, catch you all next time.